is the sea.
Hello, my friends. It's been quite a while. Sorry about that, but I've been very busy. The biggest project for replacement was the new headstay furler, the Genoa furler, because I had used the roller stay it was called, which is a system where the entire forestay turns with hanged sails. It worked wonderfully for 47 years. However, you cannot reef, and I did attempt to reef a little bit, but it was a disaster. The reason there's no torque, like your foil, your aluminum foil on a modern furler carries torque all the way up, but not with a roller stay. You only have torque down by the drum. So it mangled the wire pretty badly, and I got my new Pro Furl furler, same as I had gotten the Pro Furl about 7-8 years ago in Ensenada before heading to the Marquesas. And I was very busy with this installation. I had to make up a new headstay with stay lock end fittings, terminals. It's a really wonderful system and very, very simple. You can't really go wrong if you just go around about it meticulously. And after that, assembling the whole furler with all the foils. I didn't take too many videos of that assembly. There's plenty on YouTube in the how-to department for Pro Furl. Anyhow, enjoy and watching me prep to cross the Pacific once again in the other direction, heading westward back to the Marshall Islands. Hi, I'm still in the cruise, and I finally received my beautiful new Pro Furl roller furler from North Carolina, from Richard. Here it is, the tubes. They just arrived after a long and arduous procedure, and everything arrived in good shape, so I'm very, very pleased with that. And let me show you what I am replacing. It's the roller stay that I originally installed more than 47 years ago. This is the roller stay. It's a different principle. It rolls the entire forestay, and it works very well. It's worked all these years, except it's no good for reefing, because as you can see, there's a torque problem having no foil. And also I have to replace the wire. The wire, as you can see, is busted, so I've got a brand new wire. I have brand new stay lock fittings, and I'm about to start with the first stay lock fitting on the new wire. By the way, here's the Pro Furl that I installed in Ensenada before heading across the South Pacific 6 or 7 years ago. So now I will start with the process of getting the first stay lock terminal onto the new headstay wire, and proceed from there. And just watch me do it. Here we are in the cockpit, ready to do the fitting of the new stay lock onto the new wire. Here's the new wire, and one of the first things I had to do is also I had to drill out this turnbuckle. It was 5/8, but the pin from Pro Furl is a bit more than 5/8. It is in fact 16 millimeters, and my 5/8 drill bit wasn't quite right. This was 15 millimeter. It's a Swedish Hasselfors, so I drilled it out with a 3/8 drill bit, but of course still too small. So what I did is I used a Dremel, and I polished this beautifully. It's nicely polished now, and the pin fits beautifully. Look at this, just perfectly snug and polished. So that was the first step. And after that, now I have to get the wire ready for the stay lock. I have most of my tools here, 23 millimeter for the stay lock and crescent wrench, and here's the stay lock fitting, and I'm about to start, so stay with me. What I did here with the Dremel is I got rid of burrs and made sure that we're square. Noisy thing. That was with the cutting blade. Now I'm going to switch to the little sanding drum to make it smoother. That's my neighbor over there. That should do it. Feels nice and smooth. It's got all of them now. Now I insert the cone, some call it the wedge, into here, onto the center. And it's supposed to have the same distance protruding equal to the diameter of the inner core. That's about it. Now let's see if I can get this back in line here. See how easy that was? I just twist it, even though it was quite messy and out of order. And now that chaos is brought into reasonable order. Let me turn this upside down so I can... Whoop! I should shut off the breakers for these electric winches. Now the most important part is that you don't get a strand of the wire into the split in the cone, because that'll prevent the cone from compressing. That is very, very important. That looks pretty nice. I actually found my older Loctite from my first Pro furler. So here we go. And now I will tighten this for real. That looks pretty tight. By the way, when you use a lot of power, a lot of force with a crescent wrench, adjustable wrench, always work this way. No, sorry, this way. So the load is inboard of this movable part of the wrench. You don't want the stress on the outboard end. You want to do it on the inboard end. So you do it this way around. It's inboard instead of this way where the load is outboard with greater leverage, which could hurt your crescent wrench. So remember that, put the load inboard. I hope you enjoyed following me through these exercises of installing a new furler. And what remains now, most importantly, is to modify the Genoa itself. It still has the hanks on, so I have to remove the hanks seized onto their grommets, and I have to cut away the entire luff for the width of where the grommets are. And then I have to add the new luff tape and sew it the entire length 3 times, I think, I forget, at least 3 times zigzag, the length of 60 feet, 60-foot length. So that remains to be done. That's in the next video, how I modify and modify the Genoa and repair the jib. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I got quite delayed with the delivery of the Pro Furl from the United States. Mexico is not very friendly towards importing yacht equipment. It was an enormous undertaking the first time. It was sent back without asking me or the shipper. They sent it back. It wasn't Guadalajara, and they sent it back. Then I decided and told the shipper to use a different company, and they shipped it again. Anyhow, it took over 6 months to get my furler. That delayed my departure quite a bit. But anyhow, here we are. I'm very happy that it went very well. Enjoy. Thank you.